FEBE, the Spanish Narrow Gauge Railways or Ferrocarriles Españoles de Vía Estrecha, is a public company under the Ministry of Public Works and Highways, which purpose is the provision of rail services for passengers and goods. Located mainly in the north of Spain, has the longest narrow gauge network in Europe. More than 1,260 kilometers of narrow gauge, 340 of which are electrified. In order to improve the safety and minimize the consequences of accidents, the management of FEBE proposed to find a device that was able to detect the moment when the first bogie derailment occurred to alert the driver and avoid greater evils. After consulting various suppliers of railway equipment, it was concluded that there were no devices capable of performing such a mission at a reasonable price so far, so it was developed internally by the company personnel with the technical means available. The first device was repeatedly modified to get what we now call derailment detector device and train automatic braking, 3D and FAT or 3D FAT. The 3D FAT is a mechanical and pneumatic device adaptable to any car fitted with bogies and has the ability to instantly detect a derailment and cause immediately the automatic train braking. The system consists of three main elements: actuating hub, actuating detector, and brake valve. The air pressure required to operate the system is taken from the auxiliary air tank of the wagon itself. Prior to installation, we study the railroads, trains and causes of derailment. Based on track parameters and characteristics of the wagon bogies, it is dimensioned and designed for each particular application the mechanical part, called actuating hub. The hub is mounted in solidarity at a specific location of the bogie frame. The mechanical part has the mission to examine the position of the bogie in relation to the chassis or vehicle body with respect to the vertical axis and the horizontal one. The detector is the element which is installed in two given points of the wagon frame and is in charge of transmitting a pneumatic signal to brake valve of the system in the case of having received the mechanical signal from the actuating hub. When the derailment of the bogie happens, a longitudinal movement is transferred to the push button. The pneumatic part, perceiving this movement, instantly transmits a pneumatic signal to an automatic valve whose mission is to unload pressure of the compressed air general collector, so the whole train is ordered to stop by emergency braking, reducing the devastating consequences caused by train derailments. The system reduces the risk of loss of human lives, prevents multiple derailments, and in hazardous materials transportations provides significant risk reduction. Thus, damage to the environment is also reduced. It is an important contribution for real traffic safety, improving company profits dedicated to this business. The better the braking efficiency of the train in case of derailment, the greater use of the maximum permissible railway speed. It has been nearly 3 years since its installation in the first wagons, and the result can be rated as very satisfactory, having covered all objectives. To date, the system installed on the entire fleet of FEBE wagons, 1,000 units, work currently in 100% of cases. Simple, easy to install on existing wagons, reliable, without adding electrical, electronic or power supplies, no maintenance requirements, easy to reset in case of derailment, capable of causing immediate stopping of the train regardless of its speed and especially at low cost.